Hey guys, welcome back. So that snow we had here was pretty crazy. I mean, the snow wasn't that bad, but very cold. Like I said, down in the 20s. There was ice on the roads, and you know, Texans aren't used to getting that kind of weather in this part of the state anyways. So everything closed down. All the government offices were closed, schools were closed. It was pretty crazy. I can remember when I was a kid growing up in Toledo, Ohio, we'd have blizzard days, and it was fun to turn the radio on and see if your school was closed for the day, which often it was. Anyhow, we're a couple of days past that now, and the weather is getting nice again. So blue sky, temperatures are, I'd say, in the 50s today, and headed into the 60s. We've got one more cold night. Tonight's supposed to drop down to 30, so we'll drip the water tonight. But otherwise, it looks like that nasty cold weather's behind us. So, I'm just headed out to run a few errands today. I've got to go to our post office box. I think our driver's licenses are waiting for us there. So pick those up and run a couple of other errands. I apologize for not posting too many videos lately. You know, we've done so much driving and so much exploring of these little towns. We're bombarded with, you know, all kinds of stimulus as we do that, and it's hard to, you know, pause, set up the camera, take some shots. It's just a lot of work. So that's why I haven't been putting up too many videos. The good news is we have found a town that seems to be checking a lot of boxes for us, and it's called Kerrville, Texas, which is about 40 miles northwest of San Antonio in the hill country, and it's sort of in the outer reaches of the hill country. There's other towns around it. Fredericksburg, for example, is about 20 miles to the north of Kerrville. That's a popular hill country town. But anyway, I'm gonna meet with our park manager about possibly transferring out to a park that they manage in Kerrville, beginning in February. So I'm not sure exactly if we're going to do that or not, but we're going to inquire about that. So he's not there today. I'll go in tomorrow and ask him about transferring out to Kerrville. And then that way, you know, we can really dig into the town, and I can film a lot of the stuff that, you know, that we feel is important for us. Big performing arts town. They've got a beautiful performing arts theater there, and a black box theater as well for community theater events. You know, Lisa's big into the theater, so that's an important amenity for us. There's also a college there, a university. It's Schreiner College. About 2,000 students. They have undergraduate and graduate programs. So that's also an awesome amenity for us. The Guadalupe River runs right through the town. Actually, the headwaters, which are springs to the Guadalupe, is not far outside of Kerrville in a little town called Hunt. So the river's pretty big through this town. And it's about a town of 25,000 people. Traditionally, it's been a retirement community, so there's a lot of infrastructure there, medical infrastructure and so forth. Kind of laid back, really friendly people, as we've found everybody that we've met in Texas so far to be very friendly. So that's just a quick update. Lisa and I are headed back out there this weekend, so hopefully we'll film some footage of that. All right, check back later. Hey, hon, what you up to?
It's Friday. Steak night.
Oh, man. It is steak night. Guys, living in Texas, we have access to some just awesome cuts of meat, even at our local grocery store. So check this out. That's a Wagyu, take that, yeah. That's a Wagyu ribeye steak tonight. So we're gonna cook that up on the grill, and that thing probably weighs about 1.5 pounds, so we're obviously splitting that. But Wagyu ribeye on the grill. Nice. Yes. I want to get some of that fat crisped up first on the edge, if I can. Pretty out here, hon.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So the kind of a gloomy day, but we're headed out to Kerrville today to spend the afternoon. We're taking the back way to sort of check out the roads a little less traveled. Hopefully the sun will come out. It's a little overcast, but that's okay. It's early in the morning right now. So we'll give you guys a little shot. Very hilly, real pretty. We're about, what are we, about 20 miles from Kerrville right now?
Yeah. On Comfort.
We're coming up on Comfort, which is about 12 miles, I think, outside of Kerrville. What you doing, Bobo?
Just looking.
My dad would get in trouble in here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool spot, huh?
Love it. It's so fun.
So we just had lunch here at the Ridge Marketplace, right outside of Kerrville. So this is their garden center, which of course it's winter, you know, so there's not much going on in the garden centers during winter. But this is pretty cool spot. They do a lot of events here and gardening classes and so forth. But as you can see, all of the pallets are empty. So that's the nature of winter time. So guys, we're at an RV park here in Kerrville, which is managed by the same company that manages the park that we're staying in New Braunfels right now. So they, made some calls to get us the ability for us to transfer here real easy without any additional fees or anything. And it's huge. It's a Jellystone park. For those RVers out there, you'll be familiar with the Jellystone parks. You know, extensive amenities, water slides and lazy rivers and all kinds of stuff. Restaurants on site. Really nice park. But the only internet connection that they have is the Wi-Fi internet connection. And this park probably has 600 sites or more. And so when you're dealing with Wi-Fi service with 600 sites, you're going to have spotty Wi-Fi. And Lisa and I both need strong Wi-Fi during the week. So, I mean, strong internet connection during the week. And one of the benefits of the place we're staying at now is we have the ability to plug directly into the internet. We're not utilizing the park's Wi-Fi service. We actually have a direct connection right at our site. So, that kills this this deal here. So anyway, they gave us the name of another resort that's in town that the maintenance guy thought had an 18-month waiting list. But we're going to take a drive by and check that one out. They're known to have a few more long-term type residents there, so sometimes that comes with a better infrastructure, including internet. If we're not able to, find reliable internet, the only other option we really have is to invest in a portable, service like Starlink or something like that, or stay where we are and just simply, ride it out and just drive back and forth out here. It's not that far. It's only 52 miles from where we are. So, and do our exploration just by driving back and forth. So we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna, it's Saturday, so we're gonna continue to drive around and check out a little more Kerrville. So guys, one of the big check boxes for us for Kerrville is this performing arts center and theater that you see behind us. You just saw Lisa in front of the Garage Theater. That's the black box theater, right?
Yep.
So what happens there?
They're just smaller performances. It's 120 seating, but it gets to be changed around. It's very intimate. You can change the seating around.
Yeah. It's really where a lot of the community theater occurs, but also this town has this Kalau, much larger theater, I think.
800 seats.
Yeah, 800 seats. It's got, balcony seating and so forth. So a lot of touring events from around the country come here, as well as local community theater happens in this big space as well. So that's a pretty cool amenity for this town. As we mentioned, the town's about 25,000 people, so this, along with some other amenities, really, like I said, are really checking the boxes for us. Darling, have we been transported to Wiltshire, England?
But, darling, why do you ask?
Why do I ask? What? I'd say we've entered Stonehenge. I love this place. Yep, we are in our own modern Stonehenge II. Let's take a look. Right on. Constructed by a couple of local dudes in the late 1980s as an art project. This is setting in right outside of Kerrville, a little town called Ingram, about 7 miles to the west. And it's a reproduction of the Stonehenge that dates back, I don't know, 2500 BC, something like that, in England. Served as what's believed to be an astronomical function.
I think it's a religious site.
You think it's a what?
Religious.
Yes, spiritual. I would not disagree with you, darling. Pretty cool. So another cool amenity, which was a big one for us, is this Shriner University. So this is a liberal arts college offering both undergraduate and graduate programs. It is about 2,000 full-time students. And it's a pretty big campus. So we're excited to learn more about what happens here. You know, oftentimes you've got visiting lecturers and so forth, and we love all that kind of stuff. So we're looking forward to seeing what this is all about. Shriner University. This Shriner, the fella, you see that name all over town, all over buildings downtown and so forth. He is the original founder of this town, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And he, while that sounds German, and there's a lot of German, you know, influence here in the Hill Country, it's actually French. He was a French businessman that was into cattle and banking and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, a lot of this town, you see that name Shriner all over the place. So those are some cool buildings over there. Old brick buildings. Interesting that they're brick rather than the limestone that you see, you know, everywhere else. This looks like a new sports facility or something being built. That's a pretty big deal. Anyhow, Shriner University, right here in Kerrville. All right, we should probably what do you think? We should probably head back to New Braunfels. Little girl's been in the camper since for the last couple of hours, so we should probably get back and tend to her and continue our exploration of Kerrville on another day. All right. So another real nice amenity we have in town for the veterans is that's the VA hospital right there. Beautiful campus, real nice big building, real nice. So also, as we're headed out of town, another nice amenity is the airport. So it's a pretty good sized airport. Apparently, we were told that there are some small commuter commercial flights that'll fly you from here to San Antonio. I mean, San Antonio airport is only an hour drive from here, so, but anyway, I see jets parked out there, private jets, so it's a big enough airport to land those. There's definitely money around here, but yeah, that's a nice amenity. All right, guys, so appreciate you guys coming along with us this week. Sorry about the short video. Again, we're still in the process of exploring, but Kerrville is definitely checking a lot of boxes for us. And we're going to continue to spend a lot of time out there really digging into that town. We've made the decision on the drive back here to New Braunfels that we're just going to stay here, I think, because we do have that direct internet connection. That's real important to us. And we just don't want to take a chance of not being able to have that solid internet connection. So we're going to stay here, and then we'll just, head out to Kerrville on the weekends and spend the days out there digging in. So we'll bring you guys along for that and keep you posted on how things develop. In the interim, again, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That really helps the channel out. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Dun 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 dun. Dun.